One of the assessments I use for my online clientele is to have them perform a yoga move, and the yoga move is called the Supta. I'm Tom Hibbert, welcome to Winning Strength Online, and we're going to look at a flexibility test that I give to every single one of my online clients that is directly correlated to knee health. One of the assessments I use for my online clientele is to have them perform a yoga move, and the yoga move is called the Supta Vajrasana. It involves kneeling down and then seeing how far you can go back and if you can lie down. Now, it's quite funny for me because I've got a strength athletes, a lot of guys that are quite big, so invariably they don't do so well on this movement. But I have had an open level strongman who weighed 135 kilos at the time be able to complete this movement and pass the test. Now, often the yoga move is also part of the fix. So the yoga move is the Supta, and we'll be kneeling. It's going to test the anterior flexibility, obviously the tibialis here. We'll see the flexibility in and around the knee capsule, and then you've got the anterior chain of the quads, hip flexors, abdominals going all the way up. Now, the fix I used to recommend was to hold a band and then try and use less tension on the band as you lean back. The problem here is as you lean back, that's the most difficult point. But as you lean back, the band's giving you even more help. One of the things with flexibility is if you don't use a new range, you lose it. So as you're going back, you're using your muscles less to fire you back up because the band's just going to pull you back up. So what I found is the most efficient way to combat this is to do PNF, and you can do this PNF by yourself. Now the protocol I use is you assume that position, arms can be out in front of you, you're going to lean back to a starting point. Everyone's going to be different. When I first started, I could barely do that. And you're going to do 5 seconds. During that 5 seconds, you are going to squeeze your glutes to allow the stretch of your quads and anterior chain. So we're coming back, we're going to hold, I'm going to squeeze as hard as I can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I relax for 5 seconds. The second time you go into the PNF, you're going to add 5 seconds. So we're going to go back. You should be able to go back a little bit further. Contract. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to do 10. So we go again. 3, 2, 1, and back up. Third time, we're adding another 5 seconds, and then I'll actually count down from 15 this time. So arms forward. You should see I'm getting back a little bit further. My glutes are now touching the floor. Say from 10. And back up. So the benefit there is you're going down, you're contracting, everything is stretching, then when you're going back up, you're contracting the opposite muscles, the anterior chain that we want to use from that new range, and invariably you get back up. The end result is I'm now able to go down and back up with ease, where before I had to kind of walk myself down. So I could get into the range if I push myself to it, but now I can lower myself into the range and push myself back up just with that 5, 10, 15 PNF protocol.